That's a massive deal.
Abby was very relaxed yesterday at the conference. Absolutely. We got Laurynn Garcia in the black, Abby Montes in the tiger stripe.
This is combat, so we are going to see some strikes coming up here soon.
Both ladies hand fighting.
They're definitely fighting for some underhooks right there.
I don't think either. And Laurynn with a big head and arm attempt. And Abby right on the back lands 3 right hands. And Abby with a big slam.
She is strong.
Laurynn Garcia's on bottom. You can see she's trying to tie up Abby's left hand. She's got a little bit of like a false Americana.
I don't know if she's going to get the leverage for that one, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look right. Abby's straightening her arm out. Maybe Laurynn can find space here to escape, but I think she's trying to tie up the hand.
Yeah, for sure. It's just sometimes I've noticed people are hanging on to the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to push the position or change it up, they're just hanging on to something.
It definitely happens, and I think when strikes are involved, sometimes you jump on that lifeline. And Abby Montes is doing a nice job of being patient. She's ripping some shots to the body now.
Legs, too. I mean, that's something that you don't really see. Nobody really goes for the legs or trying to hurt somebody's ability to move around.
It's definitely a factor.
For sure. Take away their legs, they can't do much with them.
And Abby Montes has Laurynn Garcia's right arm trapped and her left arm isolated, and she's hammering palm strikes down.
Now, it could be a risky scenario just throwing that many shots. It could tire you out for the later on if you do not capitalize on it.
Laurynn looks like she's doing okay on bottom here. Not a lot of distress on her face, but she's definitely not in a great position when open palm strikes are at play here. It'll be interesting to see if Abby tries to use one of these striking flurries to set up a submission, perhaps even a darce in this position here. It really looks like Abby's trying to soften her up with the palm strikes here.
For sure. I mean, the one nice thing about with CJJ and north-south position is it does allow you to hide your head from those strikes a bit. So,
See Laurynn Garcia pulled Abby Montes back into guard. She's playing a clinch game here with some head control, overhooks.
As long as she doesn't let her extend up and really get those hands flying like we saw before with some of the other matches, I think she is going to be all right playing bottom game. It doesn't look like she's letting her go too much.
This is classic jiu-jitsu positioning here.
Oh, for sure. For sure. This is day one. I just got to the gym. Hold that arm, keep them tight to you. But it works, though. The basics are what make jiu-jitsu.
Gracie guard level 1 at play. Abby Montes makes some space now. No, this is where Lauren's got to be careful.
Yeah. Just that full extension being able to hit you, I mean, that is a dangerous position to be in.
She's doing a pretty good job of sliding her head to the left and right, Laurynn Garcia is, when Montes starts to throw those strikes. Abby is kind of loading up on the shots, which does give you a little time to move, but not much. And you can see Garcia looked like she was going to try to wrestle up. 8-1.
Also, too, when you're a little bit longer than your opponent, they're losing some of the power at the end of those shots.
Yes.
When they're overextending a little bit. You can also capitalize on that with a sweep. Trading some shots right there.
Neither lady has gone for a submission.
They might just want to throw hands.
Yeah, I think they do. That was the message yesterday at the press conference. And Abby was short on words, but very confident, very relaxed.
Both of these ladies walking around here at the hotel today, I mean, I've seen them. Both of them looked relaxed, really comfortable. Like they're trading hands right now. And I'm hoping to see a little bit more submission attempts, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when this gets closer to the wire. If you're Abby Montes, you may feel like I'm having enough success with this approach already. I'm not going to change it.
For sure. But that's why you got to listen to your corner, too.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm hearing them a little bit say some things for her to switch up the position because strikes are strikes, and sometimes they just don't work like that, you know, especially if you're not in a good position throwing them.
Absolutely.
Now we're in side control.
See Laurynn's trying to control Abby's left arm to prevent the strike. I'm surprised we haven't seen Abby wrap the head in any attempt to sell a choke whatsoever so far.
No, neither of them have really been trying to do any type of choke, any type of like submission. It's really been more of a position and then throwing those hands. I mean, sometimes too, you have a game plan going in and those chokes aren't a part of that game plan.
Right. And the last place you want to try your new radical idea is on the mat, bottom side control.
Exactly.
Those are the decisions you end up being mad at yourself for later.
You make your game plan decisions at the start of your fight camp. You don't make them in the middle of a match like this. So we'll see who wins at the end of this. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, Garcia definitely has a chance, and this will go to EBI overtime rounds if there's not a winner during regulation.
Now, what's the rules for the people at home for EBI overtime rules?
So it's a double overtime. There will be classic coin flip. Whoever wins the flip can pick the back, or they can pick the spiderweb position.
Okay.
The wrinkle, 2 wrinkles. The first wrinkle is Montes is still capitalizing on this position, not really trying to pass, almost taking an MMA approach.
For sure.
Getting some ground and pound in, and she's peppering Garcia with shots. You can see Garcia's face is starting to get red, and Garcia's trying to keep
almost
distance.
looks like an elbow there.
Yeah, it does. It wears like one.
For sure. Oh.
And there's an attack on the leg.
There we go. Now we're starting to see some legs. Heel hook.
And they're both on legs, and Garcia taps Abby Montes with a heel hook.
And that is a dangerous position because whoever's just a tad bit faster than the other person is going to win that one, as we just saw.
Used the strikes and got the sub.
For sure. Great job, ladies. Great job.
That's truly what's so special about Combat Jiu Jitsu is that we saw a match, the previous match, which was just straight Jiu Jitsu, where right at the end, opponent comes out and gets the win.
For sure.
Positionally control
Ladies
the
and
whole
gentlemen,
match.
let these 2 warriors hear it one more time.
Crowd is stoked for this one.
With just 16 seconds left at 6:44, she is your winner by tap out victory due to a heel hook. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Abby Montes.
We see Montes raining down strikes the whole time.
Let's hear it one more time
sure.
for Laurynn Garcia.
And I hope you guys know how much energy that takes, especially too when you're tuned up, ready to go for this. You know, you have the pressure going on and you're just out there throwing hands the entire time.
Not easy.
That is not easy. I don't care who you are. Ask any fighter you know, they'll tell you throwing strikes nonstop will wear you out.
And the cardio switch that you have to do from going stand-up grappling, not striking, to ground grappling and striking.
For sure. I will tell you, one of the things I've always noticed with training, right, is if all I have to do is jiu-jitsu, I'm fine. If all I have to do is striking, I'm fine. But the minute you start adding in the peppering of the shots and everything, those 2 cardios come together and just deplete your energy so quickly.
There's a mental tax that takes place on your nervous system.
Oh, yeah.
Where your brain's trying to subconsciously learn when to make the switch off.
For sure.
And it's not easy.